Hi guys, so recently I had mentioned that I was trying to use up the things we have, right? I know a lot of us, I even reviewed just recently the P-Touch that makes the embellish, the one that makes the ribbons, and I know a lot of us bought it. Obviously it was a Today Special on HSN, and I'm not sure if it's sold out, but obviously tons of people bought it. And I barely opened it a year and a half later, right? So I was mentioning that I want to make videos, maybe call it like Busted Out, and then whatever the thing is, because I know we have them. I know we have so many things, you guys. We love to shop, like they say, crafting and shopping for craft items are two different hobbies, right? Because we like to pick up the stuff and then we don't use it. So this will be, I guess, one of the first ones with that label. I might go back to some videos and label them Busted Out just so I have a whole series, because there are some other reviews, especially like with the Crafter Companion Ultimate Pro and things like that, right? Stuff that is a little bit older, but we use it, or we still have them. Not using them, right? So we need to. So I have these two sets, and what's funny about these is like every time I looked at these, they were kind of sitting around with a bunch of other things that I had ordered from HSN still in the packages. So I kind of took them out of the packages, but I didn't do anything with them. So I went back right now to find out, I'm like, what was the name of these things? So I will like to have obviously the name and the title. So let's use the things we have, guys. Buy our new stuff, great, but use it, use it, use it. Because to be honest, I feel like, I don't know. I pick up a lot of things and we keep them, and then the style goes away, or we just end up not liking it anymore. But let's actually try and use them, because I think we need to actually, spend our money and use this stuff wisely. Just use it at least once, because if you're never going to use it at all, at least one time, that'd be great. So I went back and they still have them on HSN. Some of these, they had them in different bundles and different names. So these were basically something they might have come out with when the Gemini Go came out, or at least when they brought it to HSN. I don't know. I bought these well before Christmas time. I was trying to look and I couldn't find it, but like I said, they still have them. I think one of them they call the floral bundle, and then the other one is called like, I think they have like a festive bundle, which is not one of these. So one of these I'm pretty sure is the floral bundle, and then the other one is something else. But I know Crafter's Companion still sells things like this on their website all the time. They'll put like bundles together where it's like all these little items. So let me go through them, because this is basically, they're basically the same. I just bought both of them and didn't open either one, right? So this one here, it has a little embossing folder. It's an ornate frame. So it has a cut and emboss folder here. So it's really cute, very small. So it's like a 3-inch square. And then we have this little guy. This is the Flourishing Love embossing folder. Again, a little square. That's what I say. I'm pretty sure these came out with the Go, because when you look them up, you can look up Crafter's Companion Go or Go bundle, and you'll find these particular sets. This one is very pretty. It's called Butterfly Garden. And you know what? I recently bought a bunch of things like this from Crafter's Companion, because I was like, oh, I can use them in the mini, right? The mini, the little crank machine that they came out with. And I was like, because I don't really have any of their embossing folders other than what came in the Ultimate card making compendium, right? It had things like this small, so they go in the mini. But now I realize I do have things like that, so I might have duplicated them. So we'll see. But this is Butterfly Garden. Looks cute. I don't know. It's hard to see what's in there. Kind of does this kind of thing. So some really cute stamps, which I hardly ever use. So let's, I'm going to try to do something. We'll put together a card, or maybe a little project. We're always making cards, huh? We'll see. Maybe make a little box or something. I don't know. So cute stamps, and they're filigree, so they have like a lot of things you can color in, kind of like those coloring books. It came with a sleeve to hold everything, and then it has a blank label so you can write on there. So I was like, this is really cute, because it's really well done. I just never put it together, because whatever. So I would put in my embossing folder here, and maybe the little guy in the small pockets here. And then it came with these dies. I think the reason I got them, because I probably had that $20 off of 100, and these were like 30 bucks a pop, I think. So I got them for a little bit cheaper than that. But I know, like I said, whenever Crafter's Companion does these things on their website, they put them out for super cheap. This is the Papercraft die. It says with love. I'm sorry, it's under the words, so it's hard to tell, but it has beautiful, thinking of you, with love, hello. Cute little words, and I like doing things like this using things like this because it's just a quick sentiment. You can just throw it on your card or whatever you're doing. This is cute. This is blossoming, wait. It looks like this is blossoming butterflies, which is interesting. Really cute, because it has obviously a little blossom. Look at this little edge. This is a little edge die. Oopsie. And it just has the cute little like lace with the hearts. That is adorable. My goodness. Maybe we'll try and use that. Yeah, I think maybe we'll try to use that. Okay. And then We have Butterfly Medley, so it's just a bunch of dies. This is really a cute set, you guys. Look at this. Little like silhouettes all at once. You can cut out those guys. This guy has an outer and the inner part. I'm not sure if that's two pieces. It looks like one piece. So really cute. There's lots of things in there, the little hearts. And then it comes with this, which is really cool. They've done this before in the past. Ooh. Before in the past. Anyway, with other sets where it has like a mat that you can put these on, and I guess you would put this in a binder because it does have little holes here. And I do have one of their binders right now, and I have another one on order, the purple binder, so I can totally pop this in there. And so you can keep all this stuff together, right? So you get your little dies. Oh, they're stuck really well. Look at that, even between the paper. So this is a nice magnetic sheet. I know the ones I ordered with that purple folder I reviewed, and it has like over 1,000 views right now, and they weren't that great, and I had other people with the same sentiment because they should be thick like this, and they were real thin, so I don't know. But check it out. Basically, all these things will stick to it, and you can take them out of the packaging, obviously. So then you have that, you have your little, you know, this other guy that goes in your folder too, and everything's together. So it's really cute. So let me quickly go through the second one, because that was the first one, which is probably what I'll use, or maybe I'll use a mix of both. Oh, but anyway, what I was gonna say, what I love about this guy is that it has the little pictures of all the dies, and it's really cute. I like that. They did that with the other set. I think it was the pop-up cards. Well, it wasn't really a pop-up card. It was like the one with like the little seat and like the Christmas tree, like a chair. I don't know. They have other ones where they did the same thing where they came with a carrier sheet like that. Okay, this one obviously I guess they came in this package. It comes with the Flowers and Vines embossing folder. It comes with the daisy chain. It comes with this really cute secret garden one. That's really pretty. We have this cute little thing with like a little picket fence and some vases and other little things like that. And then again, the packaging, and then all the dies that basically are the dies that you see here on this package. So really cute. So what I'm gonna do is grab some stuff. I really want to use that little lattice edge thing. I don't know if let me figure something out, and I will be right back. So I have an idea. Like I said, I want to make a little box, so let me put this to the side for now. I was opening this up and I thought, oh, you might want to see actually do this, because, you know, again, we don't even open the things. So let's open this up. I started unpackaging, you know, taking these out of the pack. So I'm just gonna open this up real quick. So this is really cute. Now I will definitely put this right into the folder, because, you know, that's what it's for, that large Crafter's Companion folder. And basically these little guys, there's like a notch in here. Where is it? So you can take, you know, your folder, put those in there. So basically this is designed to hold exactly the stuff that's in here. We have all our folders, and then we have the stamp set. We never do the Stewie. We always keep them in the package, so I do like these. I don't know if they sell these separately, and I'm not sure why, you know, unless you have things that really fit in here just like this, why you would really want this thing, but that works out great. And then again, we'll put all our dies on here. So for right now, I do want to use this cute little die, and then we'll decorate it some other way, but I'm going to take this one die right here. And hopefully this works, you guys, because I just kind of thought about what I want to do if I want to make a box. Sorry, dropped that stuff on the floor. So I kind of measured this, and this is 4 inches, basically from side to side. Was it 4 inches? What did I say? Oh, it's 4.5, sorry. So if I measure this here, no. Well, yeah, it's just about almost 4.5. So we'll see if this works. And then I was like, well, if I want to make the box not exactly a square, maybe a rectangle, I want the other side to be a little bit smaller. So I kind of measured, you know, what it would be to go to like one of these little spots where it kind of indents again, right? So it's kind of the same. And that's about 3 inches. Just about 3 inches. So we will see. We're going to try and use this, and it might be a disaster. It might be okay. I don't know. All right. So what we have here are pieces of paper. I'm going to use this for the top of the box, and this is 4 by 5.5 inches, and this is 5 by 6.5 inches, because I want the box base to be a little taller than the box top. So here's another thing we can bust out. You can do this on a scoring board or with your score palette, things like that. But you have to know to make the box base a little tiny bit smaller than the top. So that's what's kind of nice about this thing. This is the Crafter's Companion scoreboard, because on the top it has, you know, your measuring guide and everything. But at the bottom, if you measure from this bottom side backwards, because it starts at 1, 2, 3, 4, it'll make a box base. So it's the same numbers. They're just like 1/8 of an inch off of each other, basically. Maybe a little less. So let's take our box top real quick. And this is, again, 4 by 5.5 inches. And what I'm going to do is score this at the 1/2 inches all around. So I'm just going to butt this up against the edge here. And at every 1/2 inch, give it a score. 1/2 inch, give it a score. 1/2 inch, give it a score. And 1/2 inch. I haven't decided in my head where I'm gonna cut or how I'm gonna cut it. So I think what I'm gonna do is right on the edge. So cute. It's gonna be very dainty, you guys. So just know that it's gonna be very, very dainty. I'm trying to decide how I want to cut like this from this. Because we do want to keep a little bit of that, right? What I'm gonna do is go ahead and cut it, and I'm not gonna cut any of these lines yet, okay? So I'm gonna give them a little bit of a fold though, just so our fold is kind of there. But I'm not gonna cut it until after we die cut. Like, I'm not gonna cut the box edges, is what I mean. So let's just give that a score. So again, at every 1/2 inch on every side. So now for the box base, I'm gonna turn this thing around. And this time I'm going to measure at 1 inch because I want this edges to be 1 inch tall. And this piece of paper here is 5 by 6.5 inches. So all around 1 inch. Okay, 1 inch. 1 inch. And this is the box base side of this measuring thing. You can use your Ultimate Pro. Just do whatever you like there. And so now for this one, it's our basic box. We're just going to choose which one of these sides to cut. And I'm just going to... It doesn't really matter. You need to cut off a triangle in each one, right? So I'm going to do it the same all around. Corner to corner. Slide on the left here. Corner to the edge there. So corner right into where our score lines meet, and then just up this little side here. So this will be our box base. So we can just finish this up. And I know a lot of us have all these little like doodads from Crafter's Companion because they sell them in bundles. They sell them for like super cheap on their little shows. So we always have these kind of little things that are kind of random. So there's that. And I'm going to go ahead and put glue in each little corner. And when I come back, we're going to die cut. So I'll just do some glue here. You can use a glue runner if it's a really nice sturdy one. And then hold it down and do the same thing, right? For all the corners, put a little glue, hold it down. All the corners. Okay, so I put away the board. Our little box base is ready to go. And what I'm gonna do is bring over this stuff for the Gemini. And of course you can cut this on whatever you have. So what I'm gonna do is place cutting side down. Cutting side has the little ridges and notches, and the other side is flat. And I'm going to eyeball this. So obviously you have to eyeball it. You have to see where you want to place it and then put some tape. So I'm going to put it on the very, very edge. So you can always turn it over so you can see exactly where the cutting edge is going to be. But basically at the very edge of our paper, right? If you want this to be deeper, you can make your box lid the sizes of the box base and then still add another inch all around on your box base, okay? Does that make sense? If you want this deeper, if you want to do scores of 1 inch all around, just make this paper the size of the box base and then add 1 inch all around to your box base. So hopefully that doesn't move. I'm gonna keep that tape down there. You know what, let's get this metal shim in here just in case. So I have magnetic, metal, plastic shim, and our plates, and I'm gonna turn it around this time because it feels like it's bowing the other way. And let's cut that. So I did it on the long side, you saw that, of the box top, and then I'll do the long side on the opposite side, and then we're gonna do a little cutting, and then we'll trim the 3-inch side, the short sides. If you want to make this a square, you know, you can do it all around 4 inches, 4 inches. as it'll be lovely. So look at that. Oh my gosh, so cute. Hold on. This is adorable. Why did I put so much tape on the box? Oh, that low-tech tape. Okay, be careful. Look how cute that die cut is. Oh my goodness, I love it so much. What's cute about this is that you can use this on your standard A2 size card really well because of the size of the thing. Oh my gosh, the little hearts that pop out of this are adorable. They're tiny. Where is my scrubber? Oh, okay. We're gonna keep moving. Here it is. I don't want to use this again without scrubbing it because there are very, very tiny things stuck in. Look how tiny those little dots are. Oh my gosh, they're microscopic. Okay, so let's take that away. And I'm gonna do the other side again, right edge to edge, and I'm putting it to the edge of the paper, not the edge of where we scored, right? Right at the very edge. And side to side. Ooh. So well within our score marks that we made. I'm gonna try not to put so much on the paper this time. Hopefully that doesn't move. Here we go. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, stop. Oh, that was not good. The metal shim moved over. I can see that it like rubbed across the whole, you see what I'm saying? It moved outside of the frame, so it was really touching the Gemini. Oy, that's not good. But oh well. I was gonna reverse it and then I pressed to go forward anyway. All right, so here we have this one. So now I have both sides. Now we are creating a box. So with a box, you always, again, you need that little piece that's gonna help you kind of make a box. So let me cut this little extra piece off right here. But unfortunately, because we're gonna cut on that 3-inch side, it's going to end up trying to cut my paper. So I would like, in my estimation, it'd be nice to keep these pieces. I'm just cutting this little extra stuff here. It would be nice to be able to cut this. But with this box, we're gonna have to keep this piece. Just because of the way we have to use the die in this next part. So I'm going to cut here on both sides. So I hope you see what I'm doing. I'm doing the angle, but we're gonna keep this piece. Okay, because our die is gonna cut off some of this on all around. So we're gonna cut this, and we're basically gonna keep this little piece and tuck it away, you know? So we're tucking it towards the box top. That's what's gonna hold our box top together. So it's very dainty, but we're gonna get this done. Now let me clean out this die and then I'll cut this other side, okay? Just clean that out. So on these guys, I'm tucking away the little piece that we trimmed away, tuck it towards the ruffle here. This, we're going to, again, cut right in the center here. And you can do it the very edge to this other edge. It's gonna cut the way through. And maybe that's another way of keeping one of these pieces. However you wanna do it. I'm just going to put it on the very edge. It's gonna destroy that whole thing there. Trying to make it so that the scallops are almost scallop to scallop, right? So it's nicely set, lined up. Let me get another piece of tape because I don't know where was the last one. Okay. And make sure, like right now they came back up. Make sure these little pieces are tucked away. Hopefully I'm not confusing y'all. Mine came back up and that's not good. Okay, there we go. Put that down. Put this down. Nope, nope. Put it down. All right, let's run that through. And then I'm gonna do exactly the same thing for the other side. But I'll show you what this looks like and then we'll... Honestly, maybe we should cut out a butterfly shape, be a little bit extra on the, like an aperture. I'm never extra, so it's always fun to add a little something more to your projects. Okay, so you see, we have both of these, and I'm gonna decide which one of these I wanna use to make the actual box, you know what I'm saying? Both of these little edges, you need to keep one set. And so I'm gonna turn it around and do exactly the same thing on this side, clean out my die, line that up, and run it through again, and I'll be back. Okay, so this just popped up. Now let's, before we assemble our box top, I will clean this out. We are going to choose which one of these little flaps we're going to keep, right, to make the box. I kind of think we're going to keep this one because that way it has a little loops. We'll see. I want to cut an aperture because why not, like I said. So let's open this up. And I mean, there's a nice heart we could do. This is just basically an outline we're gonna cut into this, or even this one that would be fun because it's just like the little net. Ooh, let me see here. You know what? Let's do this heart, but we're gonna use the inner piece. I was just gonna cut out like a butterfly, but if we use the heart and do an inner piece and then just like do it like that, what's gonna happen is it's gonna cut a heart shape. Hopefully it looks like a heart. It could be that it's not even heart shaped, you know what I'm saying? But the design should be heart shaped. So let's see what happens. All the same stuff going through. I'm completely making this up on the fly, you guys, so we'll see what happens. Oh my goodness. Adorable. I've been using adorable a lot recently, but sometimes some things are just nice. They're not adorable. Look at that. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty, you guys. The heart, perfect heart, and the little, oh my goodness. That's pretty. So basically it has an outline so you can cut out the whole thing, right? If you want to cut this out of a piece of paper, you have like this little filigree looking heart. But trying to see if there's any stamps or something. Oh, let's do some stamping. Why not? All right. So this guy has like these little flourish type things. So let's do that. So let me grab one of these. Is that my son? I just heard something real loud. Oh, look how pretty this is. Ooh, nice. But let's just do these little flourishes. And yeah, let me see if I have something like a dark brown ink. I know I have a dark brown ink, but let me grab some brown ink. This one good enough? Friar brown. Let's see how dark friar brown is. It's a nice brown. Okay, so let me put this to the side. We're done with that. We're gonna use Friar Brown and this little guy. And it looks, Okay, so these are acrylic inks, so they really want to repel my ink here, so I'm gonna try to do this fast and hopefully I don't mess things up. Let me think, how do I want to do this? Where do I want to put this? Oh my goodness, I was thinking about putting it in the corners, but now, quick. Okay. Not too bad. It just looks like a little something. It's nothing to write home about, but I decided we should just try some of the inks out, right? Ooh, very watery even. I probably should use the quick dry, to be honest. Look at this. Look how juicy that is. It's a water reactive. Should have used quick dry. Okay. Let's put that to the side. That was my bad. I just grabbed an ink. I didn't want to waste your guys' time, so I just grabbed something. So let's see. As far as putting this box together, let's go ahead and bend our sides. Good thing we pre-scored this because this would have been a little bit harder. I kind of want to see, does this look okay going this way, or is it better to have this lacy one going this way? You know what? I'm gonna use the lacy one. So it was a good thing I left both tabs. I didn't want to cut one prematurely and then have something mess up. So what I'm trying to say is both of these corners, right? We left both of them. But I think I want to use the filigree corner one. So I'm just gonna cut that off, just like we did the box base. And if you see when you turn this in, it just looks better with that little scallop edge, at least in my opinion. You can do whatever you like. So I'm gonna cut this one off. This one obviously would have more surface area to glue, so it'd probably be sturdier, but that's okay. So I'm gonna go around the whole thing and cut those off. So it has a little something. And now we have to do our gluing. Oh my gosh, that water reactive is still wet. Let me touch it and try to get that off. If it smears, oh well. It was just a demo. So let me get my glue. Let's go ahead and really fold everything because we have such a small area that we can glue. Now again, like I said, if you wanted 1-inch flaps on the side, you wouldn't have so little area to glue your box together, the tabs. But since I did what I did, that's why it is. So I'm gonna put as much glue as I can on this little edge here, and then I'm just going to glue them in and give it a hold, and then I will glue the other two edges the same way, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so real quick, hopefully I can get a little close, but I wanted to show you is I tried to line up the little scallops because the way we did our die cutting, remember we did the whole length of the side that was 4.5 inches, and then on the side that's just like the 3-inch basically flap, we centered our die so that it would stop at the scallop, right? Where the scallop's up. So we did a good job of doing that. You can either start with the very beginning and let it go, you know, just eyeball it. I did right in the middle just so I can start with the end of a scallop and end there, but basically the end of the thing. So when we go to glue, it almost lines up, like almost perfectly actually. Look at that. Even the little heart shape is just nice and there. So really cute. Again, let's cut out, do some more stuff, put a little butterfly maybe more on the outside. I have some other paper and just have it like 3D looking standing up there. But I think we tried out as much as we would like, or at least that I like today. So let me bring my box base. And if we did things correctly, now we means me, this should fit. Oh my gosh, you guys, it works perfect. I'll give you the page, the sizes again, just in case you missed it. But look at this. I'm going to show you this from the side. Look at this. How pretty is that? How cute is that? It didn't take very long. Obviously, it took a little bit longer because I was kind of making it up as we were going along, testing things out. But look at that. Perfection. Perfection, which I don't normally go for. You guys know that. I'm just like, eh. Like even my stamping, obviously this one looks a little crisper than this side. But, I mean, this is really cute. I mean, I don't know what you're going to put in here. Again, we can make sizes any size, boxes any size, so it doesn't matter. But this is, I mean, this is so pretty. I think I could probably cook cookies in this too. I make a lot of cookies like those mamoul and shortbread and all kinds of different fun things. But this is really cute. So again, the dies, these are like those little persnickety dies that you get with the mini or with the Go bundles from Crafts Companion. Bring them out. I know they're small and sometimes it's like, what am I going to really do with these? But I mean, that's pretty good. So the pieces of paper that I cut, just again, for the top was 4 by 5.5 inches. And for the base, it was 5 by 6.5 inches. Now, as we talked about, if you wanted this to be deeper, let's say this lid, you want it as deep as the base. So then your lid should be 5 by 6.5. And then your base should be 6 by 7.5. And then you're going to score your top at 1 inch. And you're going to score your bottom at 1.5, I believe. I think that's right. So anyway, you can do the math there, but basically whatever it is, just move it up from what I had there. But hopefully that helps you guys out and you can check it out. And that worked really well. You can even double this up. Let's say you had a bigger box that you wanted and you did the scallop and then you run it through and then you line up the scallop again where you stopped for the next part of the box, you know? So you can do it however you like. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you at the next one. So remember to bust it out and use your stuff, use your stash. Let me know if you're trying anything out from your older collection of items, and I'll see you guys at the next one. Bye now.